What's up, y'all? How you doing? Hey, I don't know what it is. It's like if you don't like the weather in Texas, wait a minute, it'll change. It's all cloudy and hazy today. Looking at probably some good wind, rain later on. Well, this one here, I wanted to tell a little bit about some other personal protection. If you don't have a gun or you don't like carrying a gun or something like that, especially a lot of females, they need to carry pepper spray and some other type of protection because the pepper spray is kind of like a deterrent, and then the rest of it is, how you're going to get away. Now the thing is that when you get away, you have to leave them more concerned about themselves than they are about you. See what I mean? You have to hurt them. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry. What are they going to do to you? See what I mean? So what are you willing to do to get away? See what I mean? So one thing I wanted to start with was neck knives. It's like a little 3-inch tanto blade, very sharp, okay, very sharp, and you can hide it under your clothes, okay. Women, you can have also, there's other shorter blade knives, different kind of spike knives, okay. So there's different ways and different things that you can have them. So, a lot of them, little smaller blades. I made this sheath that come with a little smaller one, but I also made a belt hook for it. But this was a neck knife at one point too. Now you can also have leather pouches and stuff made for them if you want to have them fit a certain area of your body if you want, But this is something that nobody's going to know but you. A lot of people go around open carry. I don't do that. I don't want anybody knowing anything that I got until it's too late for them anyway. You know what I mean? So, it just depends on what you're comfortable of carrying. You have to understand, like I said before, what are you willing to do to get away? Well, if you have your pepper spray, you keep it close. It hooked on your belt, hooked on your shirt, in some place to where you can grab it real quick. And this too, pepper spray, and then you start that. Eyes, nose, and don't stop until you leave him you understand? Screaming for his bloody freaking life. Just get away, right? I teach my mom, my sisters, my wife, my nieces, even teach my nephews some things and my grandsons and all. That you don't know how they're going to leave you, right? So it just depends, from a boot knife, that's a double-edged, just like the spike is. But you have to check in your state to see what length and double edge that you can carry, because most of the time boot knives are illegal just because the blades are longer than 5.25 inches, something like that, because it only takes that much to reach the squishy parts in somebody just one time, and then you can do the same with a regular knife too. But for some reason boot knives, they just, you see that tip, that thing just pierces right through. So yeah, that's another deal. Now you can carry another, that's a Smith & Wesson. It's a bigger knife. It's like a 3.5-inch blade, single, and that's kind of like a drop point. See how that drops off? That's what you call a drop point. So, you could also go with the karambit. So, look into Doug Marcaida. Oh wow, dude's a master with these things. How he flips them and twists them around and all, and can, because they're only sharp on this side. They're not sharp on the back side. Now, usually some people will just sharpen that very little bit on the outside, but that's about it. But that right there can be used as a neck knife too, okay? Another thing too, this is on a beaded chain, okay? You do not want anything around your neck other than beaded chain, because any pressure, a little bit of pressure, you can pop that chain. You can't 550 cord or parachute cord because it takes 550 pounds of pressure to snap that. Well, it only takes a couple, not even 100 pounds or whatever, to strangle somebody. So don't put it on a shoelace or anything like that. You want beaded chain, okay? So nobody can choke the shit out of you. So, you know, we don't have to worry about it. This is one that I carry around on my side. It's a Damascus steel. I need to oil it down. I feel bad. I just seen this. It's been sitting in the holster for a while, you know. But that's my personal. I put it on my side and stuff. We don't really have to worry about it here in Texas. We can carry these. So, you know, you need to check in your own state and find out what you can carry. Like I say, I don't know why anybody would open carry, because I don't want to know any. See what I mean? So, if you need some other insight or something like that, there are all kinds of neck knives out there. Okay, and it just depends on what kind of knife that you want. To that you're going to feel comfortable with. But actually, it's more for the women, because 97.998, something like that, percentage of crimes are committed against women, are committed against females. So any chance that you can give yourself, or any, uptick on the next, if anything happens, really, you need to practice that. Even at night, try to put yourself, and reach for stuff and get it. Just like cops, they practice drawing their weapon over and over and over and over and over and over again. You understand? You have to prep. You have to prepare. You have to train yourself, and just like it's muscle memory. Like I said, I wanted to be a Navy SEAL and stuff like that, so I know a little bit more than the average Joe. And, I try to share as much as I possibly can. So I care. I do. I care. And now I want everybody to really understand that there's other ways besides carrying a gun to have some protection and be able to take care of yourself. Because if, I tell everybody, my mom and my wife and my sister, everybody, I said, look, when you're walking to and from the store, keep your head up and look around, okay? Because somebody could see you just always looking at your phone, and while they're setting you up the whole time, they're watching you, what you do. You're always staring at your phone, and then they catch you walking to your car. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. They set up an easy mark, and they follow them. They set them up just like a predator does, okay? That's what they're doing. So, if there's anything else that I could help you out with, let me know, because I'll be more than glad to answer some questions and things like that. But you still need to check in your state and your city and everything, your jurisdiction, and find out what you can and what you cannot carry. Okay? Now, as far as I know, that the shorter the blade, if it's double-edged or what, like this one, I think it's legal. But you have to find out, okay? Because once they started all this stuff with the guns or what, a lot of states opened up. But there's still some out there that don't want you to be able to protect yourself. Texas is not one of them. So, like I say, I appreciate y'all, man. I just wanted to share a little bit of information with you and all. And if there's anything that I could do, let me know. I'm more than willing to share answers with you and info and even places where to get something, whatever you're interested in. So, all right. You have a good day. I got more coming up, man. I got more. There's just so much BS happening. I just wanted to break up the monotony a little bit. I still want to do the gear, video and all that. I'm still working on that as well, but I've just run around kind of like, trying to herd my cats. So I appreciate it. Y'all take care. Later.